Good morning, students. Our today's topic for discussion is fat soluble vitamins. Before going to details about the fat soluble vitamins, let's have an introduction about vitamins. Okay, so what are vitamins? What are the different types of vitamins? What are the differences between these types of vitamins? Let's have an introduction of about all these things. So, initially, let's have the definition of vitamin. Vitamins are organic compounds which are present in small quantities in diet and are required for growth and maintenance of good health in humans and experimental animals. Its deficiency causes specific diseases. So, what are vitamins? Vitamins are organic compounds. These are present in small quantities in diet and required for growth and maintenance of good health in humans and experimental animals. So, its deficiency causes specific diseases in humans. So, you have to remember the definition of vitamin, which are organic compounds. These are present in small quantities in diet and required for the growth and maintenance of good health in humans and experimental animals. So, in early periods, certain scientists noticed that there are certain diseases that is due to the deficiency of some of the compound in our diet. At that time, they didn't identify it was vitamin and all. This scientist, Sir Hopkins, noticed that these deficiency manifestations are due to the lack of these vitamins, and he introduced the term vitamin theory for this. Okay. Initially, the term vitamin means vital amine. It is because the earlier identified compounds have amino group in it. So, the scientists named it as vitamin with the letter E in it. But earlier identified vitamins doesn't have amino group, and so the letter E is removed from it, and now the vitamin has got the spelling VITAMIN without the letter E in it. Okay. So, now to the classification of vitamins. Vitamins are classified into two groups: fat soluble vitamin and water soluble vitamin. The fat soluble vitamins includes vitamin A, D, E and K. The water soluble vitamins include vitamin B complexes and vitamin C. Okay, fat soluble vitamin are divided into classified into fat soluble and water soluble vitamin. The fat soluble vitamins are A, D, E, K, and water soluble vitamins are B and C. So, this is the classification in detail. The fat soluble vitamins, look at this, fat soluble vitamins. The fat soluble vitamins includes vitamin A, D, E and K. The vitamin A, which includes retinol and carotene. Retinol and carotene. And vitamin D is cholecalciferol. Vitamin E is tocopherol and vitamin K is phytoquinone. You will study all these things in details in my later classes. Okay, A, D, E, K is the fat soluble vitamins, and in the water soluble vitamins I explained as it includes B complex vitamins and non B complex vitamins. Non B complex vitamins includes vitamin C, that is ascorbic acid. B complex can again be divided into energy releasing, hematopoietic and others. Energy releasing B complex vitamins are B1, B2, B3, pantothenic acid and biotin. B1 is thiamine, B2 is riboflavin, B3 is niacin and pantothenic acid and biotin. Hematopoietic ones includes folic acid and vitamin B12. The others includes vitamin B6, that is pyridoxine. In addition to this B complex and non-B complex vitamins, there are other water soluble vitamins which include inositol, PABA and choline. Okay, hope it's clear. Vitamins are divided into fat soluble and water soluble. Fat soluble ones are A, D, E and K, and water soluble ones are divided into B complex vitamins and non-B complex vitamins. Non-B complex contains vitamin C. B complex contains energy releasing, hematopoietic and others. The others include vitamin B6 pyridoxine. Hematopoietic includes folic acid, vitamin B12, and energy releasing includes B1, B2, B3, pantothenic acid and biotin. The other water soluble vitamins are inositol, PABA and choline. So what is the difference between two types of vitamins, that is fat soluble vitamins and water soluble vitamins? How they are classified? So what is the importance of classifying these vitamins? Initially, let's see about its solubility in fat. As the name suggests, fat soluble vitamins will be soluble in fat. Water soluble will be not soluble. And what about the solubility in water? The water soluble vitamins will be soluble in water, and fat soluble vitamins is not soluble in water. Okay, so it is, these 2 points are clear: solubility in fat and solubility in water. The fat soluble vitamins will be soluble in fat and water soluble vitamins will be soluble in water. About absorption, the fat soluble vitamins are absorbed along with lipids. Okay, from the name itself we can identify that it is absorbed along with lipids. And in case of water soluble vitamins, absorption is very simple. Since the fat soluble vitamins are absorbed along with lipids, it also requires carrier proteins. In case of water soluble vitamins, there is no carrier protein. Carrier proteins are required in case of fat soluble. And fat soluble vitamins are stored in the liver. Water soluble vitamins are not stored. The excretion, fat soluble vitamins are not excreted and water soluble vitamins are excreted. Okay. Since the excretion, fat soluble vitamins are not excreted, the deficiency manifests only when the stores are depleted in case of fat soluble vitamins. But in the case of water soluble vitamins, it manifested rapidly as there is no storage. About the toxicity, the fat soluble vitamins, in case of fat soluble vitamins, hypervitaminosis occurs, but in case of water soluble vitamins, it is unlikely to occur. The major fat soluble vitamins are A, D and E, K. Water soluble ones are B and C. Okay, understood? Just see fat soluble vitamins once more. The fat soluble vitamins are soluble in fat, not soluble in water. The absorption is with the help of lipids. The carrier proteins are needed. The storage occurs in the liver and they are not excreted. This is the most important point. They are stored in the liver and not excreted. Since they are not excreted, the deficiency manifests only when the stores are depleted. Okay, and since they are not excreted, the hypervitaminosis occurs also. The example ones are A, D, E, K. Let's see the water soluble vitamins now. The water soluble vitamins are not soluble in fat, they are soluble in water. Its absorption is simple. The carrier proteins are not required, they are not stored, they are excreted, and so the deficiency manifests rapidly since there is no storage, and they are unlikely to cause hypervitaminosis, since whenever there is an excess of vitamin they will be excreted, and examples are B and C. Hope it's clear. The main point is that in case of fat soluble vitamins stored in liver, not excreted, hypervitaminosis occurs and deficiency occurs only when the stores are depleted. In case of water soluble vitamins, they are not stored, they are excreted. So whenever there is an excess, it will all get excreted. So hypervitaminosis doesn't occur in case of water soluble vitamins, and the deficiency manifests rapidly since there is no storage. Okay. So what are the common causes of vitamin deficiency? What are the causes? If any question asks, you can write this. If any vitamin asks about the deficiency of any vitamin, if the question came, you can write the causes as this. It can be either due to reduced intake, it can be either due to impaired absorption, impaired metabolism, additional requirement, or increased losses. These are the causes of vitamin deficiency. Which are they? They are the reduced intake, impaired absorption, impaired metabolism, additional requirement, and increased losses. Okay. Study these points. So you can write if the write for the deficiency causes of any of the vitamins. Reduced intake, impaired absorption, impaired metabolism, additional requirement, and increased losses. So these all about the introduction about the vitamin. We saw what definition of vitamin, what are the different types of vitamins, how they are classified into different groups, and what are the differences between these two different types of vitamins, that is fat soluble vitamins and water soluble vitamins, and what are the common causes for the vitamin deficiency. Hope it's clear. Thank you.